Welcome once again to another episode of the Random Access Podcast, brought to you by rapodcast.net. This is episode 844, recorded live on August 23rd, 2025. And here are your hosts. The man whose street was hopefully quiet today, Dave Play.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the man who is in the middle of a massive construction zone, Andy.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Oh, this is why you had everyone's birthday party moved.
Yes.
Because they were doing stuff to your street.
Yes, well, and we didn't know when it was going to happen. Turns out...
After.
Yes.
It turns out it's happening after.
Yes. We knew that they were going to do it before school started, but we didn't realize school starts on Monday.
The week before school started?
Yeah. And one of the streets they're working on is the main street that gets you to the school. That is the street that the school parking lots are on.
This sounds like a bad idea.
Yes. No, this was in the Portage construction newsletter, which I subscribe to. They specifically said that the construction crews will be working all weekend to make sure that everything is all set for Monday.
Oh.
The open house was on Tuesday.
Okay.
When the road was still only partially finished. So all the parents were going to the school to, meet the kids' teachers, see all that stuff, drop off school supplies. Road wasn't done yet.
Yep.
So yeah, no, yesterday they had chewed up all of the asphalt, and today they laid down all the new asphalt. So as soon as you walk out of the house, it just smells like tar.
Like asphalt.
Yeah.
Woo!
So I've spent most of the day inside today.
Yeah, that does not surprise me.
Yesterday, I went out, picked up some stuff for a picnic today, and then came home. And as I pulled into the driveway, I see the milling machine start going down our street, slowly creeping down there. And I'm like, I guess I'm staying home for lunch.
Yeah, my street had no such thing going on. It's been fairly quiet here.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yes, quiet is good. All right, Dave, 3 colors.
What are the colors?
Pink, blue, and orange.
I mean, pink.
Pink, brand new flavor from Faygo Bubble Pop.
Like bubble gum?
Yep.
But
the guys on Sporkle gave it 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Wow. Whoa. As soon as you crack it open, it smells like Bazooka Joe.
Yeah. Bubblegum's not a flavor that I'd want to drink.
Wow. Yeah, no, as soon as I popped it, wow. No, that tastes like bubblegum. Part of me, like, the last time I tasted something that was bubblegum flavored was, like, the polish at the dentist.
Yep.
So part of me has, like, that flavor wired to dentistry. So...
Yep. I always ask them for a different one because I hate the fake bubblegum flavor that they use for it.
I try and use that one, though, because the other flavors make me salivate a lot, and then they just have to do that little, like, suction wand thing more.
Meh. I never mind the vacuum tube thing.
No, this tastes exactly like old school bubblegum. That is weird. Well, we'll see how much of it I get through.
Yeah. I have my lemon spindrift.
Yeah, I got 2 more Faygos to go, and then I picked up a pineapple hard cider made from pineapple, fermented pineapple. So I'm going to see how that tastes.
Okay.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, it'll be as bad as that pina colada apple cider that I just dumped. I opened it up, I just took one whiff, took one sip, and said, nope.
Yep. Just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think of what else has been going on that I could like banter about, as it were.
Well, school starts on Monday, and this on Friday was the last day of daycare.
Because both of your kids are now in school.
Yep. 7 years and 10 months.
So here's a personal question, and you can choose not to answer. How much money did you spend on daycare?
Well, it changed. Kate
No,
probably.
no, it didn't change, Andy.
Well, I'm just saying.
The price, I'm sure,
Yes.
changed.
Yes.
But I'm saying in total,
Oh, in total?
how much did you spend over the last 7 years on daycare? I'm curious.
Kate would probably know that number a lot easier than me. I just know that this summer we were spending over $500 a week. $500 a week just for the summer care for the 2 kids. Kate would probably actually know. She might have actually have a spreadsheet of this. But yeah, no, we're going from, summer was $500 a week down to, would they do latchkey at the school until 5:30-ish, whenever I get off of work to go pick them up. And that's going to be $130 a week for the 2 of them for the afternoon.
So much money.
Yep. There is a perk, though, now that we've got 2 of them. The aftercare is run by the YMCA, so we actually get a free family membership to the YMCA. So I get a free gym membership.
Oh, cool.
So,
Or you could think of it as you get a gym membership and free daycare.
yes.
But it's an expensive gym membership.
Yep. But it's also, they've got, the Y's got a pool as well, so I could actually start trying to do some swimming again. Keep my joints moving.
Yep, that's important in our old age.
Yep.
Getting up there.
I was going to say, how much longer for you? And then I'm like, wait a second, no, you're always going to be behind me.
Yes, I'm going to be behind you, but the answer to the question I think you were going to ask, were you going to ask how long before you catch up or what?
Yes.
Okay. Andy, that's not generally how time works.
No, that's not how time works at all.
Okay, because I mean, we could make it work that way, but it becomes in Andy what I need you to do. Andy, what I need you to do is go down to SpaceX and reprogram one of the rockets so that it takes you out of Earth's orbit and then just keeps accelerating. Yeah. Also, you need to invent a fuel-less propulsion.
Yep. And some sort of stasis pod for myself.
No stasis pod. That's the whole point.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life stuck in a SpaceX rocket.
Oh, well, then I can't catch up to you. If I send you towards the sun and you get really close to the gravity of the sun... Yeah, I don't think I get to catch up to you. That said, my birthday is in 2 weeks.
Yes. Isn't this, wasn't going to the sun, that was Voyage Home, right?
What?
Star Trek Voyage Home, they whipped around the sun?
Yeah. That was so that they could go back in time to save the whales.
Yes.
They did a warp around the sun. And then my personal favorite part of that was to get back to the future. What did they do?
Didn't they warp around the sun again?
They warped around the sun.
But wait a second.
I presume in the other direction? Because I actually used that joke a lot in my class when I was doing one of our after break activities was name the movie from the poorly summarized plot. And so I had a like a 1-sentence TLDR that was Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. And people would guess, is that Star Trek? I'd be like, yeah, do you know which one? They'd be like, Star Trek 4. And I'd be like, yep, exactly. And then I'd turn to the class and I'd be like, so here's the general plot of Star Trek 4. And I'd talk through it and I'd point out that they go back in time by slingshotting around the sun because that's how time travel works.
Sure.
And then to get back to the future at the end, they slingshot around the sun because apparently that's also how time travel works. And then I'd wrap the whole thing up. I did this whole presentation on it, and at the end of it, I'd be like, and that's considered one of the good ones. Directed by Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, yeah, no.
Which is why it's one of the good ones. How did we get onto time travel? Right, because you're older than I am, and will continue to be.
Yes.
Because that's how time works.
Yes.
Yeah. The Orville had a really good, not direct knock on that. I don't think they directly referenced it, but there is an episode of The Orville where they end up, backwards in time. And they're like, oh no, how do we get back to the future? And the navigator's like, oh, duh, plot a course to slingshot around that star at sublight speed. And they're like, what? It's like, yeah, like travel at 99.999% the speed of light and just slingshot around it. And they do, and they're back in present day. Because that is how time travel works. Like, yeah, just go really fast.
Yeah.
And time will pass slower for you, and then poof, you're back. Yeah. Birthday's in 2 weeks. In 3 weeks, we won't be recording, just as a heads up.
Okay.
I will be in Milwaukee at a concert.
Ooh. Is it Weird Al?
Final Fantasy concert.
Oh, Final Fantasy.
No, although the day before, there is a Weird Al concert in Madison, but I don't think there are tickets left.
The bigger and weirder tour.
Yep.
Yep. Trying to think the last concert that we went to. I don't remember. I think the last show we saw might have been when Trevor Noah stopped by Kalamazoo. We saw that.
Stand-up tour.
Yep. I still remember he came out there and he's like, so, where's good to eat around here? What's a special Kalamazoo thing? And in my head, I'm sitting there going like, you probably could have asked Jordan that.
Because he had been here recently?
Well, no, Jordan Klepper grew up in Kalamazoo.
Oh, grew up in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, he graduated from Kalamazoo College. And I'm just like, if he had picked me, I would have been just like, call Jordan. He's local. He'll know.
He's from here.
Yes. You probably have his number in your phone right now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hang on 1 second. Dang it.
Well, it's not.
Sorry, we got to pause for 1 sec.
Oh.
Just 1 sec.
Okay.
Sorry.
To figure out how to my stupid phone updated. Where is that setting? Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's on. Oh yeah. Google, we could swing that into a topic.
Sure.
Because Google did their Made by Google event where they announced the new Pixels.
With the new Pixel.
Yep. Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, Pixel 10 Pro Fold, Pixel 10 Pro XL.
Oh my gosh.
The new Pixel Buds, the new
and
Pixel
I'm
Watch.
still rocking a Pixel 7.
I'm rocking the Pixel 6. I just fixed the Pixel 6. We've gone over this.
Multiple times.
Yes.
Made by Google 2025.
Now, I do have to say, I tried to watch this quote-unquote keynote or
event.
Whatever it is.
Sales pitch?
Yeah. I tried to watch it. Mm-hmm. They had Jimmy Fallon as the host.
Okay.
And it was not even like if anybody
didn't enjoy it.
No.
It sounds like you didn't enjoy it, Andy.
My favorite quote that I've read in the Google Pixel subreddit was the guy said, I was watching it. My wife walks in and goes, what the hell is Jimmy Fallon doing on QVC?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because it felt like they paid Jimmy Fallon a bunch of money, and so he was contractually obligated to be there. And he tried to sound super excited about things he most likely
had no idea about.
I bet you anything Jimmy Fallon doesn't even own a Pixel phone. I bet you he's an iPhone and an Apple Watch guy. But of course...
Oh, probably. It's probably just easier that way.
Yep.
I don't like that, but that sounds like a bad reason to have an iPhone. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's actually the reason to have an iPhone. It is easier-ish. Android's caught up. I don't think Android is any harder than an iPhone.
Well, the works, the state of Michigan still is doing iPhones, but that's all because of, security stuff. So, I don't know. But yes, the new, so many versions of the Pixel 10. Pixel 10, Pixel 10.
So you've got the 10, the Pro, the Fold.
The Pro Fold.
And the Pro Fold.
No, I think it's the 10 and then the Pro and then the Pro XL.
The Pro XL? Ah, okay. So 10 Pro, Pro XL, Pro Fold.
Yes.
The Fold is bigger than the XL when unfolded, I assume?
I do believe so, yes. 8-inch internal display when unfolded.
It's a big display.
Yes, that is a big display.
I have seen friends who have fold phones, and they're just like, it doesn't, why? Like, just why? I don't know why. When do you, he unfolds it and then turns it and types with the keyboard. I'm like, but we solved that. Like, there's a better, you can get better keyboards now. You don't need to unfold your phone to use the keyboard.
90% of the time, I just used voice to text.
Yeah, I've definitely started doing that too. Of just like hold down the microphone button and then start talking.
Yep. Like even now, sometimes now it even puts in punctuation. So I don't even have to end my question with question mark.
Oh, I still have to do that. I was really bad at one point. I was doing it so much that when I moved over to like Marco Polo, I was speaking my punctuation. Hello! Exclamation point. How are you? Question mark. Did you ever listen to the Victor Borga phonetic punctuation?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah. We had him on VHS, and he did the whole stand-up comedy shtick, and then he actually like sat down and then actually did just a straight.
Oh, he's was right?
Was yes, he was.
Yeah, he was an amazing pianist.
Yes,
like absolutely top tier pianist who had a fucking amazing sense of humor.
Oh yeah.
But like when he's doing a piece of music and then stops and then turns it upside down and continues. Like, come on.
So they announced the new Pixel 10, the Pixel 10 Fold, and everything else like that. The Pixel 10 Fold, Pro Fold, $1,800.
No, thank you.
The Pixel 10, just the baseline, starts at $800.
Jesus Christ. Thanks, Donald.
Which is why I fixed my Pixel 6. Granted, I've got, I think, like one more year of security updates on it.
Yeah, that's fine. I have like one more year of, not even one more year. I have like 3 months left of security updates on Windows.
Oh, yeah.
And can't upgrade to Windows 11.
Nope, I can't upgrade to Windows 11 either.
Yep.
This one's 10, right? Trying to see where Windows 10 Pro. Because I picked this computer up for $60 at Property Dispo for Western. Mm-hmm. It's been working fine, especially since I put a whole lot of RAM and the best graphic card I could fit into there.
This computer is, I want to say, 12 years old. Like when I got this computer, Windows 7 was new.
Yep. Yeah, that was my old laptop when which is actually still sitting here. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it. I got to make sure I've got everything off of it that I want off of it.
Yep. And then you got to figure out what to do with it.
Yep. Part it out. Scrap it. Wipe the hard drive.
Mm-hmm. Take it to the recycler.
Yep. So the presentation for the Google stuff was sad. And once again, it just feels like this is all incremental stuff. But of course, you buy the new Pixel 10 phone and they'll give you a year of the pro Google AI, because that was the real selling point. They kept on hammering home was the AI capabilities of the new phone. Which
makes sense. Like, AI is a big thing and it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. I'm just excited because the new Pixel phone is starting to get MagSafe accessories. So if I have to get a new phone, then I can finally
like connections.
Yes, wireless connection and wireless charging.
But MagSafe isn't the wireless stuff, right? MagSafe is like it magnetically clicks onto the phone.
Yes, but you can also do MagSafe wireless charging stuff.
What does that do?
Well, the wireless charger stuff is built into the center of the MagSafe ring. Mm-hmm. So it will clip on there, and then it will start to automatically wireless charge.
Okay. Wait, but how is that different than what I do now? Just because there's a magnet keeping it in place?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Sure.
Hey, I'm excited.
You are welcome to be excited.
Yeah.
Pixel 4 watch.
Yep.
So sorry, Pixel Watch 4.
You're rocking the 3, right? And I have.
I'm rocking the fucking 1.
I thought you had the newer one.
I'm pretty sure this is a 1, maybe a 2.
I know I have the 2. I thought you had gotten a 3 though.
I don't think so.
You don't remember what watch you have?
I go to settings, system. System updates. About. Model. Google Pixel Watch.
Wow. I have a newer watch than you.
Yeah. I'm using Wear OS 3.5.
Oh.
But this is like the original Pixel Watch.
I thought you had gotten a newer one.
I used to have like the Moto 360.
Huh.
And then I got a newer watch.
Well, I have the 2.
And now there is a 4.
Yep, now there's a 4. Well, there's going to be a 4. It's going to be... really... Wow, there's no Wikipedia page for the Pixel Watch 4 yet.
Ooh,
I'm
Andy,
surprised.
You can be the first one.
I don't want to be the first one. But better integration with Fitbit and more AI stuff on the watch.
Because of course there is.
Yep. Granted, I have a topic in here about there was a presentation at the thing about the new Fitbit and AI that they're doing. And I guess their health tracker will actually, if you've playing, you have to be doing the whole Fitbit premium, which is what right now, like $10 a month.
I have no idea because I don't do it.
I don't know either, but it will like look at your exercises and your sleep and everything else and actually adjust them to better work together.
Wait, adjust them?
Yes.
In what way?
Well, like one of the examples they have there is...
My watch is not adjusting how I sleep.
No, but Fitbit will say, hey, you should probably get an extra 50 minutes of sleep. Because, because you had, you need some extra recovery time after your long outdoor run and the 15-minute sleep debt from last week.
Yeah, good luck. That's what I was laughing at, was the like, if I turned that on, my Fitbit would come to me and be like, the fuck are you doing? Go to bed. Accumulated sleep debt, 80 hours.
Oh, shoot. I don't even want to know what the heck mine is.
You know how they say that, like, you can never catch up on sleep debt?
Yep.
That's bullshit. Do you know how I know it's bullshit? Because I wouldn't be functioning.
Let's look at... Nope, those are my stats. Is it a chart in here? Deep sleep, awake, efficiency. But nope, that's maybe graphs? I don't know. Search, sleep, debt. Nope, that's not helping me either. I swear I looked at it in the sleep app here at one point, and it was very red. I don't know. I'd have to try and hunt it down again.
Yeah. Okay. What else, sir? What else?
Let's see. Anything? Well, we got... So Fitbit did their AI thing. There was a study done with video game developers.
Okay.
Conducted late June, early July. 615 game developers in the U.S., South Korea, Norway, Finland, and Sweden.
It's a lot of game developers.
Yes, this was sponsored by Google Cloud.
Yeah.
They found that 87% of developers are using AI in their workflows.
Okay.
And they largely agree that the AI is having a positive influence across a wide range of creative efforts, business settings, and internal workflows.
Shocking.
I know.
Google, first off, just, keep in mind that the people commissioning the study have a vested interest in the outcome of the study.
Yes.
But beyond that, like, shocking, new tool being used. People find it helpful. Who would have thought?
Yep.
Like, ask how many of them use a word processor and whether or not they find that helpful.
Yes. Ask accountants, hey, are you guys using Excel? Or are you using 123 Lotus?
Yep. Now, that said, with Excel, do we have that listed as a topic?
Yes, I put it on there. Which you said, this is old news. And I'm like, well, why is it old news if Microsoft is releasing a press release about it?
Okay, so it's old news except Microsoft did something stupid.
Which is old news. But go on.
So, are you familiar with M365 Copilot?
Sort of. I keep on seeing it. My work laptop keeps telling me that I should turn it on, but I do not believe the state of Michigan has given its approval yet for use.
Well, then you shouldn't turn it on.
Yes. No, that's why I haven't turned it on yet, is because I don't want to get in trouble with the state of Michigan, because
M365 Copilot, since all of your stuff on like OneDrive is on OneDrive, right?
Yes.
All of your Outlook is on OneDrive. All of your files are on OneDrive. All of your Teams chats are on OneDrive. Like, it all exists in the same place.
Yes.
So Microsoft gave Copilot, back when it was actually Copilot, the ability to read and combine and search OneDrive. So M365 Copilot is Copilot that has access to all of your documents and emails and everything.
Yep.
And so you can do things like say, hey, what did I do last week? And it could go through and find all the files that you touched and look at all the changes and all this, and it'll pull it together and be like, oh, you did this, 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 and this. You're like, great, cool. I was talking to this person about this thing. What did we decide? And it can go and find that, and it'll look through your emails and look through your Teams chats, and it'll pull all of it together. A pretty useful idea. It also included Excel, and so like there was Copilot in Excel, and so you could be like, hey, like, what is this spreadsheet telling me? And it could go through it and try and figure out what it was telling you. Beyond that, you could ask it questions. It was still Copilot, so you could be like, I need a formula to do this with this part of the spreadsheet. And it would be like, oh, here's the formula. It would even add it to the spreadsheet on your behalf. It would be like, yeah, I can do that. So now, that's all old news. That's been around for some time.
Okay.
Apparently, someone at Microsoft decided, you know what? We need a Excel function for Copilot.
Oh no.
So now in an Excel cell, you can put equals Copilot prompt, comma, data.
Oh no. No.
And this just feels bad and dumb.
Hallucinations.
Copilot, average these things. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, the syntax is Copilot prompt 1, context 1, prompt 2, context 2. Just don't. Generating sample data.
Microsoft specifically warns not to use it for any task requiring accuracy or reproducibility.
Well, yeah, because it's fucking random.
Yes. Microsoft also advises against using this feature for financial reporting, legal documents, or other high-stakes scenario. So most of the people,
who professionally. Now, okay, so to be fair, I could see uses for this. Like, even the thing that they have at the bottom where it's like Copilot can return multiple results. Like, I could generate a spreadsheet of comments, of evaluations, and I could say, like, semantically analyze these and tell me whether they are positive or negative.
You could also have
the limit of 100 Copilot function calculations within 10 minutes.
Oh,
so you're throttled.
Oh, lovely. So you could probably use other cells' values as part of the prompts then?
Yeah, that's what the context is.
Yeah, so you could have it do different things based off of your previous cell results.
Yeah, and if you think about prompt engineering, you could certainly tell it to output in a very specific format, and it will. And then if you have other things that rely on that specific format, it would work.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there are uses, but, like, just what? Why? Why? I don't know if I'll ever use this. I don't know if I ever want to use this.
Wait, the Copilot function only has access to data provided through the context arguments. It does not have access to other data from the workbook.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
It doesn't see the whole workbook. You are just sending it the prompt and the context.
Okay.
So, like, I'm okay with that. That makes sense to me. Within specific use cases, this is fine.
But when you literally have somebody in a function in Excel and you say, do not use this function for numerical calculations, it's just like, why is this function even here?
I mean, there's plenty of other things in Excel that you don't use with numbers.
Yes, I know.
It's just very clear that you don't use them with numbers.
Did you watch at all any of the Excel World Championships?
I read up on it. I did not watch it.
Kate actually watched it, and I guess they had them at in Vegas this last time at like one of like the esports arenas. So they had like walk-up music, and
it's serious business.
Oh yeah. And I guess
Excel World Championships, serious business.
Yeah. No, they like one of the final tasks, like they were working with people from Eve, so they had to hold things with like asteroids and like
what?
They had asteroids and like return on investment depending on different market options and all this other like it's like if you were playing at Eve, this was right up your alley.
30% of Eve players looked at that and be like, I already have that spreadsheet. Can I just use the one I have? Like, so this year was Eve Online?
Well, no, that was last year. I don't know what they were doing this year.
Oh. One of the ones recently was World of Warcraft.
Oh.
And like the start of the competition was like simulate combat in World of Warcraft.
Oh. In other news, the World Finals for GeoGuessr are going to be next weekend.
Ooh. Have they finished their round robin like playoffs?
I think they've done all of the majors. Let's see. I think the wild cards were going to be the last one. Those were.
Do you have a favorite GeoGuessr?
Well, you got to go with Blinky. I mean, he's almost unstoppable. I gotta watch some of the. They said I think it was the American Cup. There was like something in the American major that just supposedly was just crazy. Ox Radu. All right. 3-2. Oh, it went to the last one there. All right. I'll have to catch up on that. Sorry, I was just thinking of esports, and I was like, it's about time for the World Cup for GeoGuessr. It's about that time of the year. And I looked it up. Oh, yeah, it's next weekend.
It is next weekend. It is indeed about time.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have this on the topic list, and by the time this episode goes out, it would have already have passed, but the next Starship launch is on Sunday.
Like tomorrow?
Tomorrow. 7:30, I think, Eastern, or 6:30.
AM or PM?
PM.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Morning launch. 6:30 p.m. Central is what you're saying.
7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Echo. Set an alarm for tomorrow at 6:20 p.m. for the SpaceX launch. She sounds different.
I don't know what to tell you. Unless it's part of that new Alexa AI thing. So
it is.
Oh.
I got into the preview program.
Oh.
So I have like full GPT behind this thing.
I have it now where the basically we have the Alexa controlling our lights, and now I have a wake up routine for each of the kids.
Yeah.
Yep. At 7:45, it will say good morning to Isaac, and then tell him the weather, and then play Dance Monkey. And then at 7:50, it will wake Megan up, tell her the weather, and then play random Disney music for about 10 minutes.
Is it like actually it will randomly pick a Disney song?
Yes. I told it to play like Disney Kids or something like so I've just picked something in the Alexa app.
Like some radio.
Yeah. Because it turns out I can't actually do both of them at the same time because our Amazon plan does not allow me to stream to multiple Echoes at the same time.
Ah.
I didn't know that was a thing, but yeah, I can't have their alarm clocks go off at the same time because then they just fight for who gets to actually stream.
Yeah.
So I just offset it for 5 minutes.
Just wake one up, then the other.
Yep.
Clever. Very clever.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Meta has speaking of Google Cloud, Meta has signed up for a contract, which we don't know the specifics of exactly, but it's going to, according to people, is going to be at least $10 billion over 6 years to use Google Cloud for Meta's AI.
So they're just using Google's computers.
Yes.
Instead of their own.
Yes, that's what it seems. And they're paying $10 billion over 6 years to do it.
What? I mean, they have their own computers. They have their own data centers.
I know. That's what I was like. Facebook is paying Google $10 billion for data centers? I mean, it's Facebook. It's the F in Fang. The F in Fang is paying the G in Fang.
In Fang.
Probably
like
using
letters
chips.
Missing in Fang at this point.
Using the chips, most likely from the N in Fang.
Only if they've changed what the N stands for.
I thought the N was NVIDIA. Oh no, N was Netflix.
N was Netflix.
Oh, there's the new one with just 2 A's and 2 N's.
Fang. There were 2 A's. There were always 2 A's because there was Amazon and
Apple.
Apple. Thank you. It was Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. I don't know where the M decided to go because Microsoft should probably be in there.
But I feel like NVIDIA should definitely be in there now, though. I mean, with the amount of market cap that they have.
Well, but NVIDIA is hardware.
Oh, these are all software.
They're all software companies.
You're right.
Speaking of companies and the government, I don't think this is one of the topics, but what just happened to Intel?
Oh, that is a topic. If you look, it is line 11.
Yeah. What?
Yes. Trump announced that the U.S. government was getting a 10% share of Intel.
What?
Yeah, I know. That just sounds a lot like China and Russia, which I feel like those are no.
Look, I've been shouting for the last couple years that like we should nationalize SpaceX.
Yes.
But what? Intel? That's an interesting decision. Why?
That is an excellent question. Which is interesting because President Trump earlier this month actually called for the CEO of Intel to step down. And yet now...
I mean, yeah. And this idea that like, oh, it didn't cost us anything. Well, what do you mean it didn't cost us anything?
Well, the money that the $8.9 billion investment in Intel common stock is actually money that has been awarded but not yet paid to the company from the CHIPS Act. So
we already paid for it.
Yes. This was part of the Biden agenda that Trump has now usurped and co-opted.
But did Trump like hold it hostage and say, we have this money earmarked for you, but we're not going to just give it to you, despite that being what the CHIPS Act was? It's going to be, we'll give it to you for 10% of your company.
Yeah, the $5.7 billion of awarded but not yet paid grant money under the CHIPS Act, as well as $3.2 billion also awarded by the Biden administration through the Secure Enclave program. So this was part of the CHIPS Act, which Trump said he wanted to get rid of, and instead now is claiming that, he made a great deal.
Yep.
Which some people don't actually know if you're allowed to convert government grants to equity.
Yeah.
In order to buy like
a little weirdness going on there. Oh my God. Yeah. So like this feels weird.
Mm-hmm. This is very China and Russia-esque.
Yeah, I mean, well, there is that point of like the government owns the company, like that's communism. Like I just want to point that out that's like definition communism. Like what? Intel stock got a nice bump from it.
Well, of course.
The U.S. government decides to invest in your company. Have you ever heard of the South Seas bubble?
No, but I have a feeling it's because that's where all the chips are made.
Nope.
No?
Nope. South Seas is... I'm going to send you a YouTube series that you should watch with Isaac at some point in the near future. South Seas bubble extra history. So you should go watch this series. And then just, think about how that compares to modern day.
Yeah, I'm trying to find different things of exactly why we bought Intel, but...
Well, outwardly they're making the statement that the U.S. government won't have any membership in the board. They won't get to have access to any special stuff. Like, special access would be my go-to of, like, this gives them the right to do certain things, but they could have done that anyway without owning any of the company.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it might give them like legal access to sales records.
Bloomberg reported last week that the White House wants to help Intel follow through on plans to open a new U.S. manufacturing facility in Ohio.
Okay.
Hello,
So
J.D.
Chips
Vance.
Act. Yeah, well, there is that.
Yeah.
But like that's what the Chips Act was, like to get them to build things here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Andy, what are we going to do? All right, what else do we want to talk about?
You could be a playtester.
Okay.
Razer.
How much does it pay?
Well, not really.
Wait, what do you mean not really?
It's called the Razer Cortex Playtest Program.
Yeah.
Which will let people who
Yep.
have this play exclusive pre-alpha games as playtesters.
Okay.
And you would then, you'd play the game, fill out a little survey.
Yeah.
You would get Razer Silver.
Okay.
And then you could turn the silver rewards in for
gear.
For gear, yes.
Okay. So I get to be a QAer on like massive QA projects, but instead of targeted testing, it's just like, yeah, go play the game.
Yep.
Have fun. How is this different than early access? This is early access, but the games are even less finished?
Yes. You will also have to sign NDAs.
Well, yeah, of course you have to sign an NDA. It's an unreleased game. Okay.
So yes, you could be basically an unpaid QA person.
Yeah. I mean, you aren't beholden to it, right? You're not signing a contract of like, yes, I'll put in this many hours of testing.
Yeah, no, you'll get silver, I think it said every 5 hours of gameplay. Yes, testers can gain Razer Silver rewards for every 5 hours of play testing.
I mean, I guess if I've got like nothing else to do.
I mean, I saw what happened with the latest Hearthstone release.
Yeah.
Felt like
I could have stopped that.
I felt like I was a QAer already.
Yep.
Maybe this time I can actually then send something and the developer may or may not listen to me because they're teaming up with a group called Slide, which is a game services and AI company. So I'm guessing the AI will then, take all the feedback from these things and actually try and make sense of it.
Weird.
Yep. So yes, unpaid QA. But you get to try out some of the newest games.
Yeah, that are theoretically still in development.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, I got 2 car things in here. We'll finish up with these 2.
Okay. Car things.
Yes. Waymo.
Car things. What do you think this is? RA podcast from 8 years ago?
Waymo has gotten approval to start testing in New York City.
Okay.
So there will be automated vehicles driving in New York City.
Which is, a lot of bad traffic.
Mm-hmm. They'll be testing 8 vehicles in Manhattan and downtown Brooklyn.
Cool. Good for them.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to just go right into the belly of the beast, LA and New York City.
Boston.
Oh shit. No, you don't. I feel like
Do not speak that word.
Oh, the one time, no, there was more than one time, but the last time that I was in Boston had gotten hit by a nor'easter, and that was just chaos. That was just pure chaos, no question asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Boston because you got the craziness of pre-automobile streets that, New York had some streets, before the automobiles, but then, was smart and made a nice big grid.
So who else? Where else? What else? What else is the other topic?
People have figured out the major problem with EVs is that we don't have a place to park and charge them. Mm-hmm. They're saying that our junk-filled garages are part of the reason why there are not more EVs in the United States.
I disagree. So they're claiming that because people have shit in their garages.
Yes.
That they aren't buying EVs.
That
who came up with this?
Who did this one here? Who is this name? Who is that name? A new market research study by Telemetry as it analyzed the changing infrastructure needs over the next decade for EVs. And according to them, the biggest hurdle is the fact that there is no place to park EVs.
But, like, no place to park EVs in where?
At home.
See, the thing with that is that it's wrong. Like, whoever commissioned this study should get their money back. Because, like, I don't have, quote-unquote, a spot for an EV. That's not stopping me from getting an EV. Like, I know I don't have a spot for it. That's still not stopping me. I can run an extension cord. And when you compare the price of an extension cord to the price of the fucking car, I'll pay an extra $100 to get a nice extension cord. Like, that's not going to make a difference.
Well, they're saying that 42% of homeowners park near an outlet, but that's still less than half. But that could grow to more than half if they actually,
But what are they defining as parking near an outlet?
Well, for charging. This is all about charging.
What are they defining as parking near an outlet?
Well, being able to plug your vehicle into a 240-volt AC outlet.
You don't need a 240-volt AC outlet.
Yes, I know. You could plug into a 120, but then you'd be super dumb. Well,
why?
The charging rates on a 120-volt extension cord...
are going to be half of the 240.
Yes, it's going.
And when I park it overnight,
you get 16 hours. Well, 8, at least 8.
Call it 8 hours. Am I charging it to full?
No, you're probably only charging it to about 80%.
Am I using 80% per day?
Hopefully not.
So, again, what's the issue?
Yeah.
I can run an extension cord. I have an outlet in my garage. I don't even need to put in a 240 volt. Not to mention all of the chargers in the city that I could be like, oh, I need to go to the grocery store. There are fucking chargers at the grocery store. So let's say, oh God, like I've been using the car so much and I keep forgetting to plug it in because the extension cord is too far away from the car. Oh no, then I can go and park it at Hy-Vee and get like 30% of my battery while I'm inside. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And the reason that it's pissing me off is because it's pulling people away from the actual reasons why we aren't putting in EV. Do you have a 240 charger in your house?
No. I would have to
stop you from buying an EV?
No. If I wanted to put a 240 in my house, let's see, our house main breaker is only 100 amps. So I would have to do a study to see if I'm actually where I'm at level-wise on there. And then, yes, we would have to get a whole brand new panel because I don't have any open spaces on the panel.
Which is a significant cost.
That's
thousands of dollars.
Yes, and then I would actually have to run
a line
to the garage because the current line in the garage is not enough wire thickness to handle. Because let's see, you need Tesla chargers are a 60 amp breaker if I remember correctly.
Jesus. So you need what, like 3 poles?
No, it's a 240, so you just need the double breaker.
Okay, but
you'd need one at I think it's 60 amps because I think they do a steady charge somewhere in the 40 amp range, and you want 1.5.
Yeah, or plug in a fucking extension cord.
I suppose. This author here does point out, though, there's a lot of people there who don't own homes and, trying to work with a management company of a rental or something.
But Andy, they also don't own gas tanks.
Yes.
That's just a thing that we do is we go and fill up the car. Now, filling up the car at a gas station takes 3 minutes. Doing it with an EV takes a shit ton longer.
Yes.
But you know what a better solution to that is?
What?
You don't own the EV battery.
Oh, swap the batteries.
Swap the battery. Start building the cars with swappable batteries.
Yes.
Change the gas stations to be battery stations. Solar panels on top. If you don't own the battery, you could even make the car cheaper.
Yep.
Because you're just not including the battery, and then you lease the battery to the person with the car. Or you do it like a propane tank, where you can buy it and be responsible for filling it. Or you can just buy this one, but then you have to bring it back.
And for those people who are just driving around town, you don't need a 300, 350, 400 mile range.
Right.
So you just buy the smaller battery.
Or even if you do need the 350 mile range, you drive for 200 miles and then change the battery.
Yeah.
Don't give me this bullshit. Everyone needs better chargers in their house. So dumb. All right. Well, my heart rate's up.
All right.
Thanks, Andy.
Should we hit the... I'm trying to end on something light. Going, hey, this guy says that our garages are the problem. And then you just took that and ran.
Because it's so dumb.
Oh, what was I expect? I put the dime in. I just had to listen to the whole song.
Andy keeps a special list. Things he can say to make Dave talk.
All right, so random review. It is your review.
It's my review. I'd like to review an anime.
Okay.
/ light novel.
Okay.
The last light novel / anime, Andy, that I believe you participated in any way, shape, or form was Sword Art Online.
Yes. Read that for book club.
Yes. Do you remember anything about Sword Art Online?
Somehow people had gotten, like, stuck in the game, and they were trying to figure out how to get out. Because
yeah, more or less.
I would want to get out if I was stuck in a game.
So it was like this virtual MMO, and everyone goes in and logs in, and it's this big opening day announcement. And then the guy who like designed it all appears in the game, and he says, by the way, if you log out, you die. Also, if you die in game, you die. If you reach the top of the game and finish it, I'll let everyone go. That was the plot of Sword Art Online.
Yep.
Season 1. This is better. So there are a lot of issues with Sword Art Online, not the least of which is the main villain's motivation doesn't exist.
Yeah.
In fact, at the end of the book, or in the end of the anime, he's like, why did you do this? He's like, I don't even remember anymore. And you're like, that's such a cop-out. That's such a dumb cop-out. What the fuck? I'm not reviewing Sword Art. I have a lot of stuff to say about Sword Art. If you are interested in Sword Art Online, I highly recommend the Sword Art Online Abridged, which not only did they make it funny, but like they fixed a bunch of shit that was wrong with Sword Art Online. I would like to review the anime / light novel called Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense.
Oh, okay.
So this is in the same way that there is a VR MMO, but that's kind of it. That is like where the similarities to Sword Art end. No one is stuck in the game. That's not the kind of anime that this is. This is more of a like slice of life anime. This is a person whose friend is like this super gamer and says, you should play this game with me. And so she does. But like the friend is busy and can't play the game at the start. So this person, her name is Kaede. She goes by Maple in the game because the very first thing that she's asked when she logs in is like, what's your name? She's like, well, shouldn't use my real name. I'll use Maple, which is what Kaede actually means. And then it's pick your class and pick your stats. And she's like, I'm not good at games. This is a VR MMO. I don't want to get hurt. So I will pick the most defensive class and sink all of my stats into defense. Like 100% of my stats into defense. Now, the one thing about this game is it apparently didn't have good QA.
Oh, jeez.
Very similar to what we were just discussing about Razor. Like, they didn't do that. So apparently no QAer did this. Of like, what if I just make a character with perfect defense and nothing else? It kind of breaks the game. But like in humorous ways. So like, she's basically immune to damage. And then what comes of that and what happens? Because she's not like a great gamer. She just picked up some really interesting skills. It's fantastic. The light novel is, or at least the translation of the light novel that I was reading is crap. Not because the story's bad, it's just the writing is bad. But the anime is actually really cute and really fun. Laura and I watched the whole thing within the last week and a half. and it's just fantastic. It's happy. There are stakes in certain episodes, but it's not a life or death situation. Like, at the end of the day, they log out. There's no, if you die here, you die in the real world. No, that's dumb. They're friends, and they just log out. And like at the end of the first season, there's this huge competition, this big tournament. And like, oh no, are they going to win? Are they not going to win? And like, spoilers, they place third, and they're happy. They're like, we did a great job. Dude, we got third. That's fantastic. And like the final scene is them and the people who got first and second having a party. Because let's be honest, that's what would happen.
Yeah. No, that's, yeah.
You were in like competitive guilds in WoW.
Yeah.
Like all the top guilds were friends.
Yeah. No, we would just be like sitting there going like, oh, you guys need to do this. Here, let me talk to this guild over here. He knows how to, do X, Y, and Z.
So like any sort of like, oh, they're these terrible people. Like, no, they're just other players, and they're all like really fun people.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. It was a fantastic little anime. It's short. It's like 12 episodes or something like that for the first season. Let me check on that real quick. Bofuri, 12 episodes for season 1 and 12 episodes for season 2, which I've not gotten to watch yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, this should be interesting. I still need to watch, what do I need to watch first? I need to watch K-pop Demon Hunter, I guess.
I still need to watch that, yeah. Are you going to watch it with your kids?
No, probably not. Okay. They're not interested.
Megan might like the music.
Oh my gosh. I was at Thursday at the daycare. They were supposed to have like a talent show or something like that, but I guess it was a sit around and talk about all the field trips and everything they went on. And of course, Isaac doesn't tell me crap. How was today? Well, what'd you do? Oh,
stuff.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so maybe I'll actually like get to understand what's going on. So I go there, and there was a couple of questions, and he talked about going to a couple of field trips. And then for some reason, like at the very end, a bunch of elementary school kids got up and tried to sing 2 of the songs from K-pop Demon Hunter. And I'm just like...
That's adorable.
It was adorable, and also I'm sitting there going like, why am I here for this?
Yep. Were they singing Golden?
I don't know. It was hard to tell.
Yeah. My goddaughter and her sisters love that movie and have like memorized the lyrics. It was used in negotiation to get them to eat dinner.
Oh my goodness.
It was if you eat your dinner, like okay, how about one song of K-pop Demon Hunter and then you eat your dinner? Like, yes. Damn. So, random topic?
Yes, random topic. Rolled ahead of time.
Yep.
Where did I put it? Right here. What is your main goal for the next 365 days?
Get my kitchen finished.
Oh, I don't know. Because this is literally like one of those transition moments. This is the start of both kids in school. Mm-hmm. So that starts on Monday. So it's like, okay, so
yep.
I think the main goal is to make sure that both of them are good with school.
Yeah, but that's like the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what...
There's 351 days after that.
I don't know. My doctor wants me to lose some weight, so I'm trying to do that. Which didn't help that we bought cookie dough brownies at Sam's Club.
Yep.
And then because we had gotten them from Domino's, so they had gotten them like free or for like $1 or something. Mm-hmm. So we got those, tried those. They're like, this is pretty good. So we looked up our own recipe, and then I saw Sam's Club had them for sale, so we got that, and we're like, okay, well now we have to do a taste test. So we made some, and we ate the Sam's Club one, and that was, probably like 1,200 calories of taste testing.
Yep. I'd like to get my kitchen finished. That's what I'd like to do in the next year. Maybe get some of the rest of the house under control.
Oh, jeez. Don't look behind me then.
Andy, I will go room for room with you, and I don't have kids.
Yeah. I don't know, the basement's all the Legos, and it's sort of me down there. Yeah, and the tools. But I don't know. It's literally right now. It's just okay. Just run for the next couple of weeks just to see how everything plays out, because this is full transition. So
yep.
I have no idea what the goals are going to be, because I don't even know what the heck life's going to be like in 2 weeks. So we'll see. We shall see. And on that uncommittal note, that's a wrap. This has been another episode of the Random Access Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, corrections, suggestions, remarks, reviews, rebukes, retorts, or just rants, feel free to contact us. You can find us on Twitter at RAPodcast, or send us an email at mail@rapodcast.net. Thank you for listening.